Blackpool Carers Centre as the Young Carers Activity Coordinator. When I was 13 years old, my mum fell ill with depression. We'd just gone on holiday like a normal sort of family does. Like, I come from what I class as a very normal family, quite a good upbringing, never went without or anything like that. Part of her depression obviously comes with like the ups and the downs. It's been through many diagnoses like bipolar, manic, personality disorder, with stages of like psychotic behaviour and things like that. Obviously with depression comes suicide, so there was the suicidal thoughts, suicidal acts, so she'd go and try and go to car parks, go to the seafront, go all different types of places, really random places, and it involved me going out with the police, or me and my brother going out to try and search for her, or if worst case scenario ending up at A&E with her because she'd done something and things like that. So it's constant ups and downs for sort of you as well as them. You're sort of on that roller coaster with them. You feel like you've got all this responsibility like a parent would of a child, because if she goes out and does something and you're the only person in the house, then you feel like it's your fault, or if she gets out then you blame yourself. And although it's not your fault, when you're in times of sort of like dark times, I suppose, you don't think any other way. So I got involved with like the wrong crowds and was going out drinking every weekend, doing other things that I really shouldn't have been doing, which in turn made my GCSE grades suffer. So an expected A and B student left with C's, like scraped a few C's, and the rest were like D's and E's, which wasn't really going to get me very far when leaving school. So I sort of got to a point where I hit like crisis point, I guess, and then got back involved with the Carers Centre. I just accessed like one-to-one support. It was just someone outside the family to offload to, because you don't want to speak to your friends about it, because you see your friends to have fun, and I didn't like speaking to certain people about things. So yeah, I had one-to-one support, and then the opportunity of a job came up as a Young Carers Champion, so obviously I grabbed it, and from that I've had loads of amazing opportunities. So a young carer is someone who offers support to their like family member, relative, neighbour, friend who may suffer with a physical disability. It may be a mental health issue, it can be a substance misuse issue, so that can be drugs or alcohol, and any other sort of illness really. We work with young carers with parents who may have cancer. There comes a time where things might get a bit too much and they might get to like breaking point or crisis point, and it's about finding them before that, and I don't know, showing them that this isn't going to be for the rest of their life. They've got a lot of young carers have low self-esteem, low aspirations. When they look to the future, it doesn't look nice and bright and fluffy. It can often look a bit daunting, and it can affect their schoolwork and college. So with support in place, things like that can be avoided. You can give them dreams and hopes and things to look forward to in the future. You can help them through school and college. You can liaise between the teacher and the student to sort of let them know what's going on, and just make their life a little bit easier, because that's what they need. They don't need added stress or added pressure, and life comes with a lot of them. So when if you think you've got a full-time caring role, which you can't just pick and choose when you do and when you don't, like if you didn't want to go to school one day you could probably not turn up, but if your caring role's still at home. So it's just about making their lives, in sort of basic terms, making their lives a little bit easier in any way possible, because they're like a hidden army of amazing little people who are saving the government billions and taking on a load of stress and worries and tasks that a child shouldn't really be doing.